Hey guys, it is currently 5:30 in the morning on August 1st, and we're going to go ahead and talk about July 21st through the 31st to close out the July work in progress videos here. Same as per usual, I'll be filming these in like 6 to 7 minute clips, partially for camera space, partially because my jaw sucks, so talking is not fun. I'm also just in a ton of pain today. My right arm has not been a team player for the past 2 or 3 days, so I'm doing my best, but we will see how things go. So, starting with July 21st, I wrote 1,230 words in Symbolically Carved, 302 in The Poisoning of John Doe, 1,048 words in Books and Badges Book 2, headed to bed, slept in because I went to bed very late that day after a failed sleep attempt earlier in the day. And when I woke up I did no more writing, so on July 21st I wrote 2,580 words. On July 22nd I was exhausted due to my very fun sleep adventure the day before, so I took a nap for about 2-ish hours in the morning once I was out here. On and off for those 2 hours, so it was never like just straight on 2 hours, unfortunately, but that's okay. My knuckles were still a little too sore at that point for writing, so I gamed most of the morning instead, and then once I got back onto the desktop computer, I did 200 freelance tasks, and that was 506 words. Headed to bed, and when I woke up I wrote 284 words in Books and Badges Book 2, and that brought my total for July 22nd to 790 words. On July 23rd, I wrote 1,040 words in Pittman's Legend Valiant Fighter. Headed to bed, and when I woke up I did 21 freelance tasks for 526 words, and that brought my total for July 23rd to 1,566 words. July 24th was another high pain day. I wrote 110 words in King of Darkness, 390 in Rowan the Healer. I did 47 freelance tasks, and that was 1,328 words, and then I headed to bed and did no more writing when I woke up, so that brought my total for July 24th to 1,828 words. On July 25th, I wrote 2,906 words in the Happy Face Killer rewrite, 1,132 in the Grim Reaper rewrite, and that brought my total for July 25th to 4,038 words. On July 26th, I only worked on Grim Reaper, and that was 2,042 words. On July 27th, I edited a work in progress video, wrote 1,588 words in Grim Reaper, edited 2,065 words for another writer's first or second chapter, I can't remember. Did 20 freelance tasks, which was 508 words. Headed to bed, wrote 946 words in Symbolically Carved after I woke up, and that brought my total for July 27th to 3,042 words. On July 28th, I wrote 2,072 words in Symbolically Carved. I did 14 freelance tasks for 400 words. Headed to bed. When I woke up, I edited 6,383 words for someone's first 3 chapters, I think. I critiqued their chapters and then edited a couple grammar type issues because I wasn't doing a full-on copy edit. I was primarily doing a critique for a Discord server that I'm in. But I also went through and edited some of the errors because they asked for that too. But on the written side, that brought my total to 2,472 words for July 28th. On July 29th, I was stiff and sore. Surprise, surprise. So I only wrote 784 words that day, and that was in Symbolically Carved. On July 30th, I wrote 620 words in The Poisoning of John Doe, 390 in Twitter snippets for a Vito romance. For about the last week, I've had an idea roaming around in my brain for a romance featuring Vito Minetti from the Bo Austin series, Bo Austin Taylor series, the Grimm series. He's also in Mecky's book. Kind of pops up everywhere. But featuring him, and because I don't want to start writing it until I finish, hopefully, the final book in the Carver Baxter series, which is The Poisoning of John Doe, I want to do my best to prevent starting it early, so I'm doing the Twitter snippet thing like I did with Rowan the Healer. So that's what the 390 words there are in reference to. I'm using it to not start the book yet and to develop the love interest, because I already know a lot about Vito. He's a blood-hungry mobster. Those are the main features of Vito. He has features outside of that, but those are the main ones. So after that, I headed to bed, slept like garbage, wrote 1,728 words in Books and Badges Book 2, and then finished out the night with 31 freelance tasks, no writing involved for those, but that brought my total for July 30th to 2,738 words. Alright, and finally, let's get into July 31st here. I started the morning by editing 3 videos for YouTube. Letters from a Madman Beta feedback video, a Camp Nano video, and Letters from Madman Edit 5. Very high pain again throughout that whole day with right arm here. This wrist has been in the brace most of yesterday and most of the day before. I've been sleeping with my nighttime brace on. I had my elbow in a compression brace earlier, and I've worn my brace on my shoulder a couple times, but nothing's really helping. This wrist it hurts so much even inside of the brace. It's about the only thing that my brain can focus on, but I'm doing my best to focus on this long enough to film the video, so there's that. But it's very hard to focus on much of anything. It's very hard to pull my thoughts into one cohesive place, because I can pretty much only focus on how much my wrist hurts. But anyway, I wrote 678 words in Books and Badges Book 2, 382 in the Vito Twitter prompt things, and then I did 15 freelance tasks, which was 490 words. Headed to bed, slept in, still in a lot of pain when I woke up, so I did no more writing. And that brought my total for July 31st to 1,550 words. In July, I wrote a total of 86,028 words. And I talked about this a lot more in the July Camp Nano video as an afterthoughts wrap-up, but I'll summarize it here as like a TLDR. I'll do my best to anyway. Although I try not to get down about how much I write during a month, coming from someone who used to write over 100,000 to 200,000 a month, 60,000 is my baseline for what I hope to hit every month. But I don't hit it every month. Some months I just barely hit it, and then we have the Julys of the year, where I went a little over 26,000 further than I had expected. And I feel very damn good about that, because the months that I don't hit 60,000, again, although I try not to get down about word count, I do feel bad about them. And not because I didn't write the amount of words I expected, but because when I don't write the amount of words I had planned for, I feel like I've been betrayed by my body. Because for me, the main things that keep me from writing aren't a lack of motivation or anything like that, because if I used motivation to write, I would never write. I just start writing. I don't wait for inspiration to strike. I don't wait for my muse. I don't wait for motivation. I just start writing. But the only things keeping me from writing most of the time, unless I'm like doing something with the dogs, or back before all of this when we would go shopping, those kind of things would keep me from it, obviously. But on a general day-to-day basis, the things that keep me from writing are my anxiety before I started the anxiety meds, because if I had a panic attack, it would put me out of commission, basically, for about a week. My pain, my eczema, and any exhaustion, mind fog, or concentration issues related to when my thyroid swings out of whack again. Because it can kind of just swing back and forth whenever the hell it wants, and then it tends to fix itself again after a few days or a week and a half or so. So for me, when I don't hit my word count, I feel betrayed by the body that I'm stuck in, because it's not that I wasn't sitting down and trying to write. It's not that I was doing anything but writing. It's that I was trying and I couldn't do it because of my anxiety or my thyroid or my pain, or my eczema. Sometimes that messes with it too. So when I don't hit the 60,000, it's not so much sadness or anger that I didn't hit the word count. It's more so a feeling of betrayal at my body. And this month, despite being in pain many of the days, especially there at the end, I feel great about hitting the 86,000 words. I feel great about being able to go that far over 60,000 words. And I don't expect that to happen often, because it just doesn't anymore. But I feel very, very good about it. I felt a little crazy all month, not doing much editing. That's why I did some editing for 2 writers there at the end, which was 8,448 words altogether. Because I didn't have anything to edit, not of my own, not of a client's. It was just writing all month, and that was a little weird for me. But regardless, I'm still very happy that I was able to get over 60,000. I'm incredibly happy about that. And despite being in pain and exhausted and just a lack of concentration so much of the time, I don't feel betrayed by my body this month, which doesn't happen often anymore. So it feels good. But that's all that I have for July. The next videos you see will be August work in progress videos. I'm planning on changing things up for the first week of August, and then you guys can tell me if you like that or if you want me to go back to the way that I do these ones. But I kind of want to film what my accomplishments are throughout the day instead of all at once. So like if I don't start writing until 6 in the morning, you would know that, and then when I make my first entry into my writing app, I would tell you that then, instead of having to do it all at once during the night. It would be sporadically throughout the day as I accomplish things, so kind of like a daily vlog. And I'm going to do that throughout the first week, and then you guys can tell me if you like it or if you hate it. And if you hate it, I'll go back to doing it this way. But we'll see how things go there and go from there. But otherwise, that is all that I have for July. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated. And if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload every Friday, or anything that I do on the channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.